We have a new breeding pair of red wolves here at Zoo Tampa, Nymeria and Sumac. Nymeria is a 2-year-old female. She's a shy wolf, which is right on par with what red wolves typically are in the wild. Sumac, our male, he's 6 years of age. He is that red, beautiful coat on him, that reddish brown. They were recommended by the Species Survival Plan to come here to Zoo Tampa and to breed. Nymeria has been showing some signs of pregnancy. We have been eagerly looking for puppies every time we go in the habitat the last few weeks. I can't believe we have puppies.
I can't either.
Lisa and I went in for our morning check, and I opened up the wooden den box, really expecting not to find anything, and I found 4 puppies.
She screamed. I didn't know what was happening right away.
I think I closed the lid really fast because I was so shocked. Ow. Good mommy. Now, within zoos and other facilities, there's just over 250 red wolves there, but in the wild, I believe to this day, there's less than 20. So let's plan to keep it quiet for them and leave them alone. We'll need to call vet staff to let them know. Tomorrow, we'll get hands on them and just do a quick overall exam to make sure that physically they look good and don't need any medical attention.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
We are so excited about these wolf pups. With red wolves, we have to be hands-off. They're wild animals. That's the way we want it, because some of them may be going back out into the wild. So we have to handle them very, very carefully to maintain that wild temperament.
She looks so good. What a good first-time mom.
Last time I put these on, they probably fit me.
This morning, Blaine and I are just going to step up and do a relationship session with the giraffe. So since the girls are new to the zoo, we do practice a quarantine protocol. So we put on booties, or we make sure that we have different shoes once we enter that space.
Do you want help?
Is it in there?
They're so swollen. Being 9 months pregnant is definitely a challenge. This is great commitment on Blaine's behalf. All right, let's see how the girls are doing.
Okay. We have 4 giraffes here at Zoo Tampa. We have our male, Sakani, one of our females, Lily Ann, and then our 2 new females, Kylie and Tiana. At a distance, I'm not gonna be able to tell them apart.
Lily Ann has the hidden Mickey on her left side. She's got 2 Mickeys on her neck.
Oh my goodness, so cute. So today, me and Brandy are gonna feed our 3 females. We would like them to eat together to kind of build trust, get used to eating next to each other.
Oh! That really spooked her.
You're okay.
That was really just Tiana. I think she just, like, clipped her foot on the door frame. She got spooked, and then they all got spooked.
You're okay. Giraffe from a young age are born with the instincts to protect themselves. They're naturally a little bit cautious, constantly on the lookout, constantly looking for any possible predators.
Good girl. You want to come join us?
We gotta take her, maybe.
So with me right now, I have Lily Ann. She has been with us the longest, and we've built a lot of trust with her.
Lillian is super cute. We all fell in love with her right away, but she is a little bit uneasy at times.
Good girl.
She's been here about a year. She is still having a little bit of issues going out in habitat.
You're so cute.
Kind of our next step will be moving out into our habitat or our public area, and there's definitely a lot more going on. It's completely open. There's the elephant yard, and there's even our public feeding station. So there's just a whole variety of new things for her to check out. Right now, Lillian is only using about a quarter of the space that we offer all of our giraffe. So once she goes out on habitat, she'll have 100%. So she has no idea the world that is out there. It is like their backyard. That's their play yard. That's like where their slip and slide would be if you were a kid. The thought is with her 2 new friends, hopefully having other giraffe around her will boost that confidence and she'll want to go out as well. Once she makes the move, I think she's gonna really enjoy that large open habitat space.
It's a sweet deal for her.
Hello. We got a couple of Galapagos tortoises that were confiscated from the illegal pet trade. The illegal pet trade, it is a problem for many species of animals around the world.
You guys all ready? We've kept them up in the hospital for about 6 months, and today we are hoping that they will be able to clear quarantine and go out to habitat. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going to use a very high-tech restraint device called a bucket. You can actually immobilize them by putting something in the middle of their shell, making it so that they don't have any traction under their feet. Okay, kiddo. When these tortoises first arrived, they had severe pneumonia, they had an upper respiratory infection, they had multiple viral infections. Their overall condition was very poor. Very indicative of the fact that the people who had them before were not taking good care of them. So today, what we're basically looking for is, are these tortoises healthy, and are there any diseases of concern that may affect the rest of our population? And I'm gonna use this light to look up his ears and make sure that there's no discharge and nothing blocking it. These guys have not had any evidence of their respiratory infection for a number of months at this point. He has a good amount of condition. Oh man, I just cleaned that. Oh, you know, he just pooped. Anytime you're working with an animal, there's always the risk that, that you have a mess in your hands. You done, kid? All right, perfect. We can go and switch out tortoises. We're all really excited for these guys to clear quarantine and get them outside on habitat. They've been up here in the hospital for 6 months, and even though we take incredible care of them, they're gonna have a much better time out on habitat. Visually, it's kind of hard to tell these two apart. They look very similar, so in order to help us identify them, we actually painted nail polish on the shell of one of them. He can feel everything that I'm doing, and there's a lot of tortoises that actually really like the scratches. As a tactile, it feels like a back massage. I know, you're all right, kiddo. Based on their size, these guys are probably like 30, which is still considered a juvenile for Galapagos tortoise. We checked his heart rate, sounds good. He's a little bit more worked up than his friend, but that's fine. What we're seeing today is a vast improvement. Their physical exam looks really good. Neither of them have anything concerning. For these two, I'm really hoping that the rest of their blood work has stabilized and that we can declare them healthy. Okay, no worries. It definitely makes me very happy to see that they have improved this far. Our newest pair of red wolves have successfully bred, and puppies were born about 36 hours ago. So we're just gonna go in today and do a really, really quick exam, make sure that all of them are healthy. All of the red wolves are treated as if they may be released into the wild. We don't want them to associate us with food, with care, with any of that kind of stuff. It gives them a much better chance of success later on.
We went in just to check this morning, but they were moved from the den to the hole.
Okay.
We initially found the puppies in the wooden den box, but have seen that she may have moved them to the natural den. So Nymeria is just trying to find a safe place for them. I'm just gonna go double check that the puppies are in the hole.
Okay.
You can see them. Since they're in the natural den, it's a little bit more challenging, so we're gonna have to climb down in the hole to retrieve the puppies. It's okay. I'm good. I have almost all of them in the net. Oh, okay, awesome.
Oh my God, a net of puppies. All right, babe. Go ahead and grab one, weigh it. Day-old puppies aren't gonna be able to do a ton, so they are able to move a little bit, but it's mostly army crawling on their belly. Their eyes aren't open, their ears aren't open. They're 100% dependent on mom for survival.
Welcome to the family, little ones.
Ooh, female.
Well, you saw that.
Yes.
Yay.
We have a girl.
Whoa. Got it? Yes, you are.
I was gonna say there's a lot of
Extra
hair
hairy.
and dirt and.
That might have been the bottom of the hole.
As we pull them out, we are able to sex them, and it looks like we have 3 girls and 1 boy, which is an incredibly exciting win. Females are incredibly valuable when you're trying to repopulate a species.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That is an exposed bone.
Uh-oh. Bubba, what happened?
Can I get the betadine? We have 4 puppies right now, 3 of which are females, 1 of which is a male, and unfortunately the male looks like he had something traumatic happen to his back leg. There is exposed bone, so I contact Dr. Cynthia, and we decide that he needs further assessment up at the hospital. I don't know if one of you wants to come to the hospital.
Yeah, I'll come down if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll meet you there.
Our plan is to do some preliminary further evaluations like x-rays, make sure there's nothing congenital going on, and then treat him as quickly as possible if we don't find anything else, and get him back with his family.
I know, darling. And try to close it once it's a little bit cleaner. I know, baby. I know, baby. I'm gonna hold off on, I mean, he's so young, we can't even really give him pain meds at this point, which sucks. Definitely give him antibiotics, but I'm gonna give him some fluids and then probably go find something for him to eat. Let's dry you off, get some cream on it.
We have no idea how this occurred. We had a camera in the den, but animals don't decide to just do what you want them to do right in front of the camera. So we don't know. His x-rays were normal. Everything else looks fine. So that makes us feel more comfortable about treating this one injury and being very hopeful that everything else in this puppy is okay.
Hi, little one. I know.
So we have a lot of decisions to make about this puppy, but right now we need to get this puppy back in the den with his family. Red wolves are incredibly endangered, very few of them in the wild, and we need members of males and females so that we can grow the population to get enough animals for it to be safe to release them. So we are all nervous about this. We always have to do the best job we can with the information that we have, then we nervously wait.
One of them is just hanging out on the nest right now. We'll see what she wants to do when we get over there, but hopefully she'll just kind of vacate the area so that we can go ahead and get a good look. We have 2 southern bald ibis here in our Sulawesi habitat, and they actually have laid 2 eggs for us this breeding season, and we're very excited about it.
Our southern bald ibis, they're from Africa. Our 2 ibises are named Horus and Hathor after the Egyptian god and goddess of the sky. Really excited to see a bald ibis chick since I've never seen one before.
Ibis chicks are pretty naked when they come out. Don't expect a lot from them. These guys will share nesting duties. You'll see both mom and dad incubating and feeding the chicks and building the nests and all that fun stuff. So it's fun to watch them kind of switch out and share the different duties. You ready to get this ladder up?
Yes.
I really hope that there's a chick up there. This species is considered vulnerable in the wild, so us producing a chick here at Zoo Tampa would be very exciting, and it's just one more way that we can contribute to populations.
Yep,
There she goes. All right, you good? All right, moment of truth.
Thank you. See if we have anything. Okay, so just 2 eggs in the nest. No chicks yet.
Oh, man. No babies?
No babies.
Aw.
Not today. So we expect them to continue to sit on their nest, continue to nest build, and I'm very hopeful that we have chicks.
We're gonna be doing one goat at a time, ideally.
So today is a cool day because we have 8 goats. Today is their annual vaccination protocol, and then also to put our minds in how they're doing as a whole, as a herd. As soon as they figure out what we're up to, it might get a little bit special here, but we'll see.
This is my first adventure buddy. Oh, Twilight! So our first patient will be Twilight Sparkle.
She does any tricks?
She does.
Can you back up? Good. Can you wave? Good. That was cute.
Ooh, that was cool. My approach to try to evaluate these animals is to see how they do hands-off. You know, because you need to see how they walk. They are eager to interact.
Oh my goodness, that was cute.
I just think it's amazing how you guys can make them do tricks.
Yeah, they're so incredibly smart.
Right. I also want to see them doing a trick because I think it's cool. But at the same time they're doing the trick, I can see how they move, how they stand.
Good job, sis.
Look at that.
Set
Better
the
than most of
tone.
us, huh? Today we're going to be giving 2 vaccines, rabies and Clostridium, which is a disease that can affect their gut and it can make them, you know, really sick. So what's the coolest thing about Paco?
I think he has the coolest eyes. He has bright blue eyes.
Yeah. All the vaccines in, physical exams done. Conclusion, everybody's looking good. I mean, good job on the way you guys handle these animals. Just keep an eye on them. Thanks for letting me play with them.
That was painless. No one got headbutted. Job well done, everyone.
Georgia's still in here, so don't jinx it.
Yeah, quick, get her out.
No, you did great, Georgia. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna have my own baby. Today is my last day before maternity leave. Colin and I are expecting our first baby, so we're super excited. So, what's up?
Final run for the day.
Yeah, what a lovely day. None of my rain gear fits me.
Sorry about you.
That's okay. Colin and I have a lot of experience when it comes to baby animals, but baby humans, not so much. I know for myself, being 9 months pregnant has been a challenge. I'm just gonna pretend like they really are gonna miss me and they just wanted to say bye. I'm definitely gonna miss the team and the animals while I'm gone. I've never left the zoo for this long, so it's gonna be an adjustment. I'm ready. I'm not sure if Colin's ready, but we're just super excited. This is fun. What a great last day.
All right. I'm excited to get all these girls out on Hab.
Lillian, let's go.
The giraffe girls, we want them to go out on habitat and feel very comfortable out there.
Caca.
There's a lot of factors that go on with getting these giraffes out because not only is it like a new space for them, new things to explore, but now they're also seeing a lot of guests. So it's a lot of different stimulus that they have to get used to.
We're opening the gate.
Perfect. All right.
Lillian, she has like this threshold that she just doesn't want to pass. We have a place called a safety porch, basically, and it's just like their back area over to the front habitat. And for some reason, she only likes going up into like this halfway point, and then she just turns around.
She thought about it.
She did.
Why?
I mean, they're just not feeling it. An animal that size, if they don't want to go out, they're just not going to go out.
They're allowed to make that choice.
Because giraffes are technically prey animals, they are more cautious of things and they take longer to acclimate to like new environment. Consistency is a big key with them and keeping it simple. You don't want to ask something extravagant from a giraffe because they're just not going to do it. We gave them the option, so we'll just keep trying.
They are exercising their independence.
That's right.
I'm excited to get these new tortoises in with Winston. For months, the anticipation has been building. Today, we're going to be moving our new Galapagos tortoises.
So let's grab them and go. These guys came from the illegal pet trade, which is unfortunately a common thing. People purchase animals or go out and catch animals that they shouldn't have and bring them into their homes. It's just devastating the wild animals out there.
Wow. These two tortoises have been here for the last 6 months in quarantine. I actually have not seen them at all or interacted with them. Hi. So this is my first time seeing them, and they're really cool. They're smaller than what I thought they would be, but this is really exciting. I'm very much looking forward to building a relationship with these tortoises. Their new habitat is going to be very different from where they were. There's going to be a lot more direct sunlight, a lot more space to explore and move around, and they're going to have a brand new, very big 500-pound roommate. You're gonna have to share your food again. You thought you got out of it.
All right, Jazz.
Yep. Right here's fine.
Right. There's more space than they've seen.
Yeah, a lot more space. They're like, whoa, we broke you guys free. Right after we brought them in and set them down, I was extremely impressed to see that they actually came out of their shell and they were super observant and wanted to look around and kind of explore their new habitat. We'll go ahead and say hi to them and see how they react towards us. So I'm just gonna walk slowly. Hi, buddy. Hey, nice to meet you. So today, they're a little bit standoffish. As I walk up to them and approach them, they'll pull their head into their shell and they'll actually turn the opposite direction and start walking away from me. I'm not too surprised by that. They might be a little bit overwhelmed right now. Give them some time alone. They've been in quarantine for quite a bit, so they haven't seen many people, haven't seen many other animals. They live their life in slow motion. So sometimes if we move too fast in front of them, if they feel unsure of something, they really won't hesitate to try to tuck back into their shell. With time, I definitely think both of these tortoises will get more comfortable. Here you go. But it just takes time. They're in a new environment, so they just have to acclimate to the change. And then we can name them.
You can name them.
Then I will name them.
This is your first naming. Did you name anything else?
There's a few toads, but...
Our red wolves are howling. They definitely feed off of a lot of noise that they hear. Anytime you can hear a wolf howling, that's a really cool sound. Red wolves were once deemed extinct in the wild, and if not for the conservation efforts that a lot of facilities and zoos have put into the works, we would not have red wolves today.
The Red Wolf program is different than some of our other programs that we have here at the zoo. Our hope with our Red Wolf program is that all of our puppies at some point are able to be released back in the wild and that we can continue to grow that population.
A few years ago, we were fortunate enough to have red wolf pups born here at the zoo, and we had 4. We just found out that a female that was born here in our original litter of the 4 pups several years ago, she was released with her breeding mate into the wild in North Carolina. You know, we are successfully contributing to this population.
Nymeria and Sumac, they are first-time parents, and this is actually their first time being together for a breeding season. So for them to actually have bred and have puppies right away is really incredible. We really weren't sure if that was going to happen.
So for Nymeria and Sumac, to be able to be parents and to be able to raise these puppies is really important. As these puppies grow, they come into breeding age and hopefully someday be released back into the wild as well.
Hi, good morning. You guys ready to look at some puppies today?
Today we're going to do a 2-week exam on the red wolf pups that Sumac and Nymeria had.
Should she make it deeper?
Anytime that there is an open wound, it's an area for the bacteria that naturally occurs in the environment to get in and cause an infection. So there is every possibility that something would have gone wrong during the 2 weeks that we left him alone.
Oh man, it goes down there.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Nymeria and Sumac have done a really great job digging a super deep natural den. Makes it a little more challenging for us, but someone has to go down the hole to get the puppies out. We need to make sure they're still in good health, so someone's gonna have to go down there and get them.
You hold the flashlight, I'll hold her ankles.
Since the 36-hour check when we noticed that something was wrong with the male pup, this will be the first time that we're gonna get him in hand.
I'm sorry. They're bigger now, so they're harder to scoop.
Hi, darling. You all right? He sure looks like it. The pup's leg looks like it is really continuing to heal, so that wound at the bottom is continuing to get smaller, and there's still no evidence of infection. So it's healing over really well. This entire limb moves. There's no swelling. There's nothing. He doesn't have a pain response with this. It feels the same. We all definitely breathed a sigh of relief when we saw that that leg was not showing signs of infection. I'm not going to give this guy any more antibiotics. I think he's done. He's doing a really good job.
I'm sure many, many people have seen dogs missing a leg or missing part of a leg, and they do fine on 3 legs. In fact, we all call them tripods, right? Male dogs with only 1 back leg can even be a successful breeder. So that may be a possibility for him. He's not out of the woods yet. We'll know better as we continue on each day, and then we look more closely at his next checkup.
Oh, puppies.
Their weight looks great. They're actually kind of above average as far as what typical red wolf puppies are at this age. That definitely means that mom is doing a great job in feeding them and taking care of them and making sure that everything's okay. Yeah, so I think they're good.
So we have to put them back?
Yeah, okay. Every time that we look at them, they're going to be bigger, they're going to be more aware, they're going to be turning into real wolves. So the next time that we see them, it's probably going to need to be a little bit more restraint rather than just holding them.
Is there another one?
Yeah.
I don't want to give her to you.
No, that was
No, there's only 3.
You just miscounted.
Bye, babies. We love you. Keep growing. Pembe, do you want this hopper? 1, 2. Get it. Good job.
I just got a call from Norma saying that she saw some activity up in the nest. So there may have been something that happened while we weren't looking in. So we're gonna do a quick next check just to see if anything is up there. Oh my gosh, how exciting. All right, let's go look. I can't wait any longer.
Really want to see.
The little naked ibis baby. You going up or am I going up?
Can I go?
Yeah, of course.
I've started working at Zoo Tampa recently, so I'm very excited for this chick or these chicks because I've never seen a southern bald ibis baby before, really a baby ibis at all. I'm just really hopeful we have chicks.
She's checking us out. She's like, what are you doing? What's
She's
you
like,
got up there, Mama?
There you go. She's so good.
Oh,
Hiya. Oh my goodness!
What is it?
It's a baby!
It hatched?
It did. So there's still 1 egg, but one of them has hatched, and oh, it's so much smaller than I thought it would be. It's not as naked as you made me think it would be.
Is he moving around? He seems to be like active.
Yeah, he's starting to now. I don't want to disturb him too much. Do you want a chance to see real quick before we? I don't want to hog all the fun. Oh, he's so cute.
We're gonna take a more hands-off approach. What that means is we're gonna occasionally check the nest, just kind of monitor from afar, let mom and dad do their job.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute. All right, kiddos.
Is it as bald as you thought it would be?
Oh wait, it's a little bit more feathered than I thought it
see,
would
give him some credit.
That little baby looks great. He is completely out of his egg, which is pretty exciting. He was moving around, which is always great. And that mom is up there and attending to him, so it's all great news.
We still have that second egg in the nest. We're hopeful that there is going to be a chick, but we're also happy with just one.
Good job, Mama. We'll see you later. I miss seeing you later.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
They're gonna go flying.
There they go.
Look, look, look.
Wake up, guys.
Yay! Why are you guys running? All right, you ready to get some giraffes out on Hab?
Yeah, let's do it.
Today we're gonna do another session with all three girls to come on out. Molly, we're opening the gate.
Okay.
With Lillian, we've been trying for a very long time to get her past this little threshold that she's not comfortable passing. It's really important for her to get out onto the Hab because she can actually be like a wild giraffe, have those natural behaviors. Come on, girls. Kylie.
Tiana. Good girl, Tiana.
Oof. Come on. They can sometimes be really stubborn, but food is the biggest motivator for them. So they naturally have that instinct to go browsing. So any type of browse that's their favorite is the biggest motivator for them.
Giraffe are funny animals that the slightest new thing in their environment can really throw them for a loop. And so they're still getting used to this space out here and coming out into this space.
Come on, girls, let's go. We're gonna focus on the other two girls to maybe see if that would encourage Lillian to come out there with us. They're ridiculous. Just go out there.
Hello. Do you want some browse?
Sometimes I feel like working with giraffes, you have to not breathe. Stop your heartbeat. Don't move.
That is Tiana. So she's our 1-year-old. So Diana's trying to hold her while we try to get the other two. Hello? Look at all this delicious stuff I have for you. Good girl.
Tiana and Kylie walked out like pros. The two girls look fantastic out there. It'll look even better with three. But they look great. They're calm. They're exploring. So they're doing really good out there. Everything that we want them to be.
Lillian. So we're just gonna give her some time to just get used to that space that she's in at the moment. For whatever reason, she's just had a hard time making her way out here.
You just have to think about different things that the giraffes are seeing that you're not seeing, because they're a lot taller than us, so maybe she's seeing something that's a little more scary that we just don't know what she's frightened of, so we just continue our relationship with her and our trust.
Hey, Lillian.
Oh, she made it.
Hey, welcome. Yay. Look at us out here.
Africa to Africa, all three giraffe girls are out on Hab.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone.
It's very exciting. This is the very first time that all three girls are out on Hab.
Hey, Lillian. It's so cool.
Why?
One of the elephants just trumpeted, so of course that freaked out our giraffe a little bit. So we're just gonna give them a moment to recover. We were doing so well.
We were. We all worked really hard with Lillian, trying to get her comfortable through that spot, and just seeing her finally make the move on her own, it was really awesome. And now we can actually start making progress with all of the training. So the next step, once they're out here, we want them to be comfortable in the habitat, but we also want to encourage them to come up to our giraffe landing. There's a lot of fun things. They can people watch, elephant watch. So potentially down the line, they'll be part of a giraffe encounter with guests where they can feed our giraffes and experience what we experience.
Hey, Lillian. Oh,
Oh, hi, everyone. I'm stretching as far as I can go, lady. You're doing great. Good girl.
Hey, Winston. Hi. We should hire someone just to be in here and pet him all day. That's what he wants. Hi, buddy. How have you been doing? That alone was a lot of progress. So I have a cowbell and some food. So the goal here is for them to learn how to come into their little barn house with the cowbell. Every time we ship them in, we'll go ahead and ring this bell so they'll associate it with food and want to go to where the food is. Winston has already been trained to do that, and we'll see if we can get the little ones to do it as well. So Winston's already on the way. I don't think the two have really caught on to that too much. Good job, buddy. So eventually, that's exactly what we want these two to do. I think we might need more cowbell.
Jasmine.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Doc.
Hi.
How are these two doing?
They're doing very, very well.
Wow, going to town on that leaf.
Yes, he's doing great.
Fantastic. Honestly, compared to when they first came in, this is like, that's incredible. The fact that he's even willing to like walk while around us. When they first came in, the minute that you would walk in to their habitat, they were just in their shells and you couldn't get them out. So
Awesome.
yeah, really significant improvements.
Good work, Jasmine.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what'd you name them?
I finally gave these two a name after a lot of thought. So this one is Blue. We've been calling them Blue Stripe already, so Blue. And then the other one is Echo. Both of those names came from the velociraptors in Jurassic Park.
Perfect.
I accept that.
Okay, cool. It took me a really long time. I don't want to go through that again.
Galapagos tortoises are definitely a species of concern as far as conservation. So the fact that we were able to take these two Galapagos tortoises that were incredibly malnourished and came in just really looking rough to this point is a great thing to be a part of. All of us just get a warm feeling in our hearts every time that we see them. They've come a really long way. Well, they're looking great. And I am super thrilled that they are blossoming under your care, so.
Galapagos tortoises, they can live over 100 years, so I still might be working with Blue and Echo by the time I retire. Bye, kiddos.
All right, you have a light on your phone.
Just watch yourself. The puppies are almost a month old, and this morning we're gonna go in and check on them. They are in the middle den. It's a new space that our female mom created over the weekend. It's actually a pretty deep hole, and we have to try to get them out of there. They are really, really, really far. Luckily, Jamie is here today, and she is 6 feet tall and then some, so we're hoping that Jamie, with her long arms, can reach the puppies so we can get them worked up this morning. That makes me sick to my stomach. I can't. I'm claustrophobic, so I can't. Jamie, you're making me nervous. Jamie, don't get stuck. You okay? You okay?
Yep. I have one pup.
Okay. Okay.
Dirt coming out of my belt. It's in my ears, on my forehead, in my hair, but it's so worth it.
Puppies are really deep down there. It's probably like a 6-foot hole at least, which is great. It means mom has created a nice space for them to be safe.
You're doing great.
Oh, he's biting. Hang on.
You're okay.
The puppies are definitely more vocal, so when going down the hole, I just had to kind of scruff to bring them out, and they definitely were vocalizing at me, which is all great signs.
You're okay.
When you guys yanked my leg to help me, that was perfect.
Okay. So this morning we're gonna be doing a workup on our puppies. So we're gonna work with our vet team to get weights and just an overall checkup.
Hi. How you you doing, babe?
At 4 weeks, these guys are able to move on their own, so with purposeful movement. So they're definitely a lot more aware, and they do have their teeth in at this point. So we have to be a little bit more careful with our restraint, make sure that no one gets hurt and that everything is done safely.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
That deep hole does offer protection. It also offers a cool place for them to hang out. The Florida sun is incredibly hot, and these puppies do need an area where they're going to be comfortable throughout the day.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, another girl. Can you put her there? Let me get ready.
Okay. Woo. All right, little nugget. There's boy.
Nana. Hi, little guy. Okay. Hold it here. Yeah, it's like basically resolved. It's coming in. It will probably take a while to heal. All right.
All good?
Yeah, I'm good. The male looks great. He's the same weight as the females. He's obviously been eating, and everything is fine. I have no other concerns about him.
Mommy and Daddy, we're leaving.
Yep, I'm sorry, guys.
They're huge. They look great. This one has its tongue out, so.
Our next steps are really just to keep a close eye on them. We'll do another workup in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Puppy's back.
They're amazingly beautiful. Bye.
One little kid.
Have a good day.
Sorry I woke you.
They just love to follow each other, too.
There's giraffe up here. You want to see the giraffe? Okay. Here we go. This is Berkeley. This is our very first outing. Right after I had Berkeley, it was the first time that all of the girls went out on Habitat. So I got lots of pictures from the team, which was super exciting. But now it's super rewarding to be able to be here myself and see it. Whoa! So excited to be at the zoo, huh? The girls look so good on Habitat. I've never seen them out there.
Oh, well, they live out there, so.
Everything that we do is building blocks. We do everything on the draft's time. They can be very stubborn animals, so sometimes it takes a little while. And in this case, it took about a year. So it's super exciting that they are coming up and that all of our hard work is paying off. We worked so hard to get them out here. All I had to do was leave, and then they came out. Baby's first training session.
Baby's first giraffe.
Hi, good girl.
Oh my gosh, you're so big.
Oh, I see a little pup under the cypress.
The puppies are several months old now, and they're doing really well. They're active and alert.
They're getting so big.
I know, I can't believe it. It happened so fast.
You forget, like, when they were so small and puppies, because now it's what, over 3 months? They might be all
I see one.
Oh,
She's
look
poking her
at
head out.
Daisy.
They kind of haven't grown fully into their ears and bodies yet. They're kind of these beautiful creatures that are really exciting to see every day.
We're leaving. It's okay.
I'm really relieved that, all our puppies are in a healthy state, especially our male, who gave us a little bit of a scare. He seems to be progressing, and just happy they can all be back together. And all the wolves look great, out playing around. Happy family.
I love them.